What is up, Copy Squad? It's your boy, Kyle Milligan of KyleTheWriter.com, and today we're going to talk about the worst mistake beginner freelance copywriters make. Now, what inspired today's lesson is something I've seen on Facebook, especially like Facebook copywriting groups, time and time again, and that strikes at like every beginner freelancer does this exact same thing over and over and over when they're pitching clients. And I think it's probably like the worst mistake you can make, and probably like the very, very first thing you do to shoot yourself in the foot, and they do it in their first sentence of their first attempt at getting their first client. And it seems to happen to like 99 out of 100 beginner freelance copywriters. Has nothing to do with your copywriter portfolio, has nothing to do with getting copywriting samples, has nothing to do with like going to crappy like freelance job boards or freelance writing jobs for beginners or something like that. You don't have to go take like Upwork or any of that junk. Has everything to do with your pitch. And I'll give you a couple examples. I saw one today. Well, I see like 2 or 3 of these a day, and I don't know why I haven't thought to do a video about this sooner. But basically, freelance copywriters, especially beginners, you're shooting yourself right in the foot. Here's what I saw, and I'll tell you about how it happens to other freelancers as well. So, first mistake is basically you're confusing or misinterpreting the big 4 emotions in some way. Okay, my big 4 emotions are new, easy, safe, and big. And either the people that I'm seeing are straight up neglecting this stuff. And it's people that follow me. That's why I'm like disappointed. It's like either you're just straight up ignoring new, easy, safe, and big while making like public pitches in Facebook groups where I can see them. You're either ignoring the big 4 emotions, or maybe you're not ignoring them. Maybe you've just misinterpreted the most important one. And that most important emotion is new. Joe says, "What's up, coach?" What up, Joe? Welcome to the live. So the biggest, most important emotion in the big 4 emotions is new. Because new inspires hope, right? New is the chance at some sort of new opportunity, some sort of thing that hasn't been tried before that might actually give you exactly what you've been looking for, give you like some sort of chance at some new hope. I guess I got off top. I got distracted. I was reading comments in here. What up, Saad? Thanks for tuning in. I got totally distracted trying to read your comment. But so the big 4 emotions. Okay, you reminded me, Saad. The big 4 emotions are the whole subject of my copywriting book called Take Their Money at KyleTheWriter.com/book if you're interested in learning how to speak the language of copywriting. So I think that's what we're getting at here. The people who are new to freelance are missing out or missing the meaning of speaking the language of copywriting, or they're just speaking it poorly. They're like speaking Spanglish, but for copywriting. So what I'm seeing is new copywriters, fresh to the scene, announcing like their copywriting coming out party. Like, hey guys, I'm going to give copywriting a shot. Why don't you hire me for XYZ dollars and see what I can do for you? I don't know if this is a misinterpretation of the emotion of new, or just like a total disregard for the big 4 emotions in general. But this is like single-handedly the absolute worst. This is like the single-handedly worst thing that you can do when pitching somebody is say, I have no experience or clue about what I'm doing. Like, what? Don't do that. And I have to give them the benefit of the doubt and think, okay, maybe they're just trying to say, I'm new, and they think that's like a breakthrough sort of thing. But the purpose, let me re-explain the big 4 emotions as I explain them in the book. New simply means it's a breakthrough. It's like it's not necessarily brand new. It didn't have to be discovered or revealed today, except for to that person. So I said yesterday's video, if I told you about muscle confusion, right? We could say muscle confusion's been around for years now. The idea of the diet or exercise fad muscle confusion, that marketing concept has been around for a while. But if it's the first time you've heard of it, it's like a big breakthrough, right? It's like this new thing that you can try that gives you fresh hope. What you don't want to do is say there is a totally untested diet and exercise program that has absolutely no results to speak of that you should begin trying today because it's new. That's not right, dude. That neglects all right, so new, easy, and then that neglects safe. So let's explain what safe really means. Okay, let's go through all 4 of these. This is like basic stuff, guys. This is basic stuff, and it's the worst mistake I see freelancers do. I'm going to give you one more example. Outside of copywriting, just to give you context. Someone cold emailed my girlfriend yesterday. She said, hey, I'm a graphic designer. I'd love to help you build your business. Why don't you just send me some money and I'll do some work from you? Basically, that's like her pitch, right? And my girlfriend said, I don't know what to do. Should I hire her? And I said, I'll tell you what to do. Ask for her portfolio. Just ask for the portfolio. She did not respond. She had nothing to say. And I was like, exactly. It's like the cold giveaway. This person has no idea what they're doing. So basically, that's the third emotion. Damn it, I can't get my fingers right. Safety, okay? So you don't want to pay somebody to do something that they have no idea what they're doing, and you don't want to announce to the world that you have no idea what you're doing. So here's what you do instead. We got new, easy, safe, and big. All right, new has I have to explain the alter egos again. So new means like it's breakthrough. It's like something brand new to the scene. It's an opportunity that you've never experienced before. And you can only get it through me. Okay, you can only get it here. You can only get it now through this product. Right? It's patented. It's proprietary. It's exclusive to this thing. It's brand new, and it comes with this whole marketing pitch. Okay, so that is your expertise, right? That's going to lend itself to some safety in a minute. Second, easy. So new, easy. Easy means I can handle everything for you. All you got to really do is point me in the right direction. I'll write up all your emails, or I'll write your long form sales letter. I'll do this or do that, the other. That's easy. You want to pitch that. You want to pitch new, easy, safe, and big. So that's easy. Safe, okay? As soon as you say, hey guys, I'm going to give copywriting a shot, you have completely eliminated 100% of your credibility. The answer is no. No, no, no. N-O. If you're a freelance copywriter, you should know how to sell. And the worst thing that you can say is try this untested, unproven strategy, or hire me or pay me money to influence your business, and I've never worked in this business before. It's the complete, utter opposite of what you should be doing. All right, so for safety, I got this question yesterday. Well, what if I don't have any copywriting experience? Okay, doesn't matter. It doesn't matter as long as you know how to pitch the safety element. What you're looking for is some credibility, right? I used an example yesterday's video that when I asked Joe Schrafer, the publisher of Agora Financial, for a job, I told him I got an SEO book for my birthday or for Christmas. I can't remember which one. And I said, that's how quirky and weird I am, is my girlfriend knew that I would love to read a technical SEO book, and she got it for a gift, and I was stoked. Has nothing to do with copywriting. Has to do with me being a curious individual who like to learn new things. Do you see the difference there? I didn't say, hey man, I've got no copywriting experience. I said, hey Joe, I'm a curious individual. I love to learn new things, and I actually just got an SEO book as a present for Christmas. Someone else would have thrown a lamp at the wall and they would have broken up immediately. Not this guy. I'm a total nerd and I love to learn new things. Do you see how I took that and I created some safety? I created some credibility. I had no copywriting experience, man. I didn't know what I was doing. And I work for the biggest financial publisher in the world because I know how to sell. New, easy, safe. And as soon as I say to someone, I don't really know what I'm doing. And I don't really know where to start or where to go. And I want you to pay me. And put your business's future in my hands. Like, that doesn't make any sense. I'll tell you the only time that you're brand new works, and I use it. I'll give you an example that's clear as day. I actually announced that I've been at Agora for a little over 1 year, okay? And the only time that actually builds credibility is whenever I by the way, I grossed $7.1 million in a single year. I got hired October 2nd, 2017, and in the year 2018, I grossed over $7.1 million. Well, that's just like a dynamo. That's like a prodigy. Like, in 1 year I did all this that fast. Then all of a sudden being new was a cool thing. But just flat out being new and having like zero experience to speak of does not help your case. So whenever you're pitching somebody, if you're a freelance copywriter, the last thing you should do is bring to the table that you have no idea what you're doing. Remember, it's not what you say, it's what you communicate. And when you say, hey guys, I'm going to give this copywriting thing a try, you're communicating that I don't know what I'm doing. I don't have any case studies, testimonials, or experience. That's the total opposite of what you should be doing. Instead, You want to be using new, easy, safe, and big, as I outline in my book called Take Their Money, and it's available at kylethewriter.com/book. Okay? That's so crucial. Let me see if I got any other notes here. Copywriting samples, don't need them. Okay, now I did say earlier that I told my girlfriend to ask that person for a portfolio, and that's because I knew how to call out a person who was just bluffing. I called that person's bluff. And if someone was to call out my bluff, guess what I would do? I'd say, hey man, I don't have that experience I don't have that portfolio built up yet, but I can tell you I have 10 years of sales experience, both B2C and B2B. I know how to sell, and I've got on the phone experience. I've written I'll tell someone I wrote novels. Has nothing to do with copywriting or sales, but it's writing, right? I've written novels, I've written fiction. What does that have to do with copywriting? Doesn't matter. And what matters is that you juxtapose it, right? You put it side by side, and basically just by mentioning it, it lends itself to your credibility. You need to dig through your resume and find out what makes you credible. Do not just come out on Facebook job boards and be like, hey, I'm brand new, pay me money. Think about it. Think about it. The whole internet is available at everyone's fingertips. Why am I going to pay you? Why would I pay you? I could find a zillion credible people. I could get a zillion recommended people. Sell yourself. Sell yourself. Tell me what you bring to the table. And don't just tell me you're a hustler. Jesus Christ, don't tell me you're a hustler. Jesus Christ, don't tell me you're a hard worker. Dude, that's like the most cliched thing. Just tell me, demonstrate it to me. I said I got an SEO book for Christmas and I loved it. I read it cover to cover. That's a demonstration of how nerdy and curious of a person I am. I didn't just say, I'm a hard worker, I love to read. That doesn't mean anything. That's a claim with zero proof. That's telling and not showing. That's telling and not selling. Okay? So the single biggest mistake that new beginner freelance copywriters make, time and time again, and I see it every day, it's pretty much any freelancer. They always do this. Hey, I'm just trying to get my feet wet in this industry, and just for that, I'm going to offer you a limited time discount. So you're telling me you're cheap because you don't have a clue what you're doing. So I can pay dollar store prices for you to potentially F up my business. Like, and it's become like a thing that I now get it on Instagram so much. I don't know if these people are just listening to Gary Vee too much, but I would just get pitch after pitch. Someone introduced themselves as, I'm Trevor from USA. Your profiles look so cool. Pay me $20,000 or something like that to help you boost your Instagram. It's like, now that I'm doing the YouTube channels and I'm doing the videos, people are just pitching me daily, left and right. Every time I tag something with hashtag marketing, I get like 400 bots and people who can't speak English telling me that they're going to do my writing for me and my marketing, and they're going to get me 100,000 Reels followers. So basically, you gotta look the part, baby. You gotta look the part. You cannot sell on your hustle. You can't sell on your hustle, man. I'm thinking about whether or not I'm going to take that back one day, but I'm pretty sure I'm not going to take that one back. You can't sell on your hustle. Give me some credibility, baby. You need number 3, safety. New, easy, safe, and big, okay? Do not misinterpret new as in I'm brand new to the market. That's a good thing. No, dude. New means you bring something fresh to the table that they've never experienced before, and you can offer them some hope at something better, something new and better that they haven't experienced yet. Easy. You're going to handle everything for them because you're an expert. This is what you do. You got this. Even if you've never written copy before, you've held some sort of job. You've worked for XO and XO at Fortune 500 company if you worked at Target. I don't know. Target's in the Fortune 500, right? I think so. So there, you got that experience. You've been professionally trained somewhere in sales, or don't say you've read books or you hustle. It's not just like I read a lot and I hustle. You need to be, like I said it a little different than that. I said I read a technical SEO manual because I'm a super curious guy. See, it's a little different. It's in the nuance there. So new, easy, safe. Safe is your credibility, dude. Talk about how many people you've helped. If you can help your brother, your cousin, and your uncle, you have 3 customers and 3 testimonials waiting to be tapped into. And you can use them as a referral or reference bring up some statistics if you could help them sell something, right? So that's easy. Let's see what else. Big. So your testimonials, case studies, your results need to be big. They need to move the needle in whoever you're pitching's life. You need to kind of demonstrate, hey, I've got some, I can help you move the needle in your business in a big way. Again, oh my God, I don't have any copywriting experience. I gotta just say I'm new. No, dude, if you don't have any copywriting experience, I worked in Best Buy in college. And that's the one, I keep coming back to that. When I worked in Best Buy in college, I covered 2 different departments. I covered digital imaging, which is back when we used to have digital cameras, right? Point and shoot cameras, and television stuff. And that was a selling point for me when I went and started leasing apartments. It was like, yeah, in my first year, I actually ended up covering 2 different departments. That's all I said. Like, that sounds very important. Like, my first year of working there, I only worked there for like 1 year in college. I went from just covering 1 department to 2 departments. That just seems like, wow, this guy can handle responsibility. This dude can learn fast, and he knows how to sell things. He must be a very talented salesman if they would allow him to cover 2 departments. Let them infer, let them make the assumptions there, but just tell them things like that you have accomplished, and then let them draw the connection to copywriting and sales, etc., etc. If they probe you, just keep answering with cool experiences that you have, things that you've accomplished, dude. You've accomplished something. That's another thing that bugs me. Like, don't sell yourself short. Don't say you have no experience. Don't say you don't have anything to offer. That's bull malarkey. And if you want to be a copywriter, you better figure out how to spin your boring resume into something appealing. Your job is sales in print. That is all you're supposed to do. So you take bland information and you convert it into something appealing using new, easy, safe, or big. One of those 4 emotions. If you can't figure it out, buy my book. It's called Take Their Money. It's at kylethewriter.com/book. It will teach you how to embed new, easy, safe, and big into otherwise innocuous and boring information. So that is my rant for today. I like this one today. Got me fired up. I feel good about doing the ranty ones sometimes because this is going to be a game changer for some people. Because, dude, I'm telling you, 9 out of 9 fresh freelance beginner copywriters do this very thing. They come to the market, they're super excited and fired up, they've read a copywriting book, and then they pitch people, cold email, and they say, hey, I'm new to copywriting. I thought you should hire me for your business. Not gonna work, man. It's not gonna cut it. You're gonna end up on the streets very quickly. All right. Let's comment. Saad says, new, only, easy, anybody, big, fast, safe, predictable. Yeah, I'm still new to the framework, but getting used to the subtitles. Yeah, exactly. So it's new, easy, safe, and big, and each one of those guys has a partner, a pair, an alter ego that multiplies the effect. New is only, easy is anybody, safe is predictable, and big is fast. Now, you have to understand the nuances of this, right? Again, just being brand new doesn't make you good. It doesn't make you good. What makes new good is that it's a new opportunity for success. It brings something fresh to the table. Not that it was released yesterday and is untested. Again, think about it from this perspective. If I told you I have a diet, that I have an exercise regimen that I've never tested, that I've never seen research for, I've never seen success or results, but I want you to stop doing your current exercise regimen, all right? And I want you to start doing this one. And let me know how it goes. And by the way, it's going to cost you about $100. What? All right? That's what's happening out there, man. I see it on the Facebook. Facebook, man. That place drives me nuts sometimes. Okay, that's all I've got for today. If you want more information on how to learn the language of copywriting, what I'm talking about is the language of copywriting. We're speaking directly to the emotional brain. That's how we make sales. It is illogical to sell on logic. That was a comment I got yesterday on my YouTube video. It is illogical to sell on logic. That was also my rant yesterday. People who sell on logic are going to lose. You need to sell with emotion. You need to sell directly to the emotional part of your brain. Antonio Damasio. I think that's the neuroscientist I read. I keep forgetting his, or Demario? I think it's Antonio Damasio. I might be butchering this. I get freeze up on the camera. But anyway, he's a neuroscientist that discovered whenever someone's emotional center of their brain is impacted, they can no longer make decisions. That's why when you're selling, you have to appeal to the emotional center of the brain, because that is in fact where the decisions get made. Then your logical center of the brain checks it as okay or no. But the decision is initially made in your emotional spot. So if you learn how to speak directly to the emotions, you can get that decision and that buy-in, right? And you'll learn how to do that in my book, Take Their Money. It's at kylewriter.com/book. Please check it out if you haven't bought it already. That's the number one, the worst mistake beginner freelance copywriters make. My name's Kyle Milligan. Thanks so much for tuning in, Copy Squad. Peace out.